Friday, February 13th. Oh man, and Newswatch. It's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, very pleasant good morning there, and welcome to Newswatch on this Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? Well, it just may be good luck to watch Newswatch on this Friday and keep you informed. One of Lawrence County's favorites, and we welcome you. You know, it is a little on the chilly side out there, and you're going to have to be careful. Now, the trucks are out, and we're out. It's 33 degrees, and precipitation about 100% humidity. We're going to get to more in Lawrence County weather. The wind chill feels like 25. So if you're getting out, maybe early, maybe on some secondary roads, then you're going to want to make sure that you slow down a little bit and are a little careful. Deer out too. Now, you know, with all of that, it's time to get to the birthday list. So here you go. And what a great list. Sherry Trott and the last name Abersold, Mary Ann DiCarlo, Joe Chaffee IV, Jimmy Medore, happy birthday, Ellen Alisco DeSimo, happy birthday, Aunt Ellen, and Chester Kirkwood. So make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. As we got some interesting things going on this weekend. Of course, tonight, high school basketball. And make sure that you're ready for that. Kane's having a tough time last time and out with against Central Catholic, excuse me. And well, tonight they're down at Pine Richland. So know that that's going on. Also, today at Southern Park Mall, a lot of people do this. I don't. Sports cards. And back in the day, they were known as baseball cards. Then they put out some football. Then they put out some hockey and basketball. But they're going to have Joe's Sports Card Show at Southern Park Mall. Today at 6 at the Hoyt Arts and Education, the originals of Friday, the originators, they put originals of Friday the 13th, the Knights of the Templar. They're going to talk about that at 6. And then at 7, down in Elwood City, Endless Thirst will be at the Elwood City Moose. That Lodge 93. So some interesting things as we get to what's going on this week, you know. Today, too, at Kohler, it's Friday night at Kohler's. Make sure that you stop by there and check those great things out. Now, time to embark on some state news. I found some curious things, if you would, going on as we make that turn to give you what's going on in our state. And people might ask, why do you do that? Well, it's kind of sort of important as, you know, if you don't know what's going on, then what tends to happen is stuff happens here, right in Lawrence County. And you go, geez, I never knew that was happening. So some of these are just to kind of give you that refreshing idea of, geez, where did this originate and how did it happen? Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board responds to discuss price increase criticism. I guess the prices are going up if you go to a state store, but prices are kind of going up everywhere. Something you should know about. Now, I keep telling you this. I didn't get a chance yesterday. We've last night you might have seen the Cedar Sports Corner Show right here at Nctv45. We were the originators of those sports shows in Lawrence County. Well, everybody's kind of taken with the new studio and our broadcast abilities because we are a full-fledged getting the media out story station. I mean, we've covered remotes, we've covered in studio type things, and we've even had music back around Christmas. You saw that, which we're planning another show. Agriculture Secretary, and I didn't get a chance to do this, was talking about the Army-Navy, not the Army-Navy football game, but the Army-Navy battle for culinary supremacy at the 107th Farm Show. They're having a cook-off. Now, wow. And you know, I'm going to try and keep you updated on just how that turned out. And this is the 7th annual competition for this. And it highlights Military Appreciation Day. So that a really, really good thing. Agriculture Secretary with that announces the first recipients of the Farms Veterans Bill. As I take a gander and look up, nobody really from our area, a lot of it from outside. So we'll kind of be back with more of that state news. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a second and head over to sports. And I apologize, as I was kind of sort of fixing what had to be fixed here. And this will only take a second. So that way we get to that flag a little bit better. Well, let's take a gander at sports. Last night, YSU 84, Detroit Mercy comes up with a little short, 84-79. The Boston Celtics beat Brooklyn, and that 109-98. So we're going to head off to the Cedar Sports Corner report and see what's going on in your sports world. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45. As I try and get that flag straight, there it goes. Let's head over to sports. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world for your Friday. In the NBA, the Pelicans will travel to Detroit to take on the Pistons. The Hawks go to Indiana to take on the Pacers, and Washington will play host to the Knicks. For your 7:30 ESPN primetime game, Golden State, the defending champs, will go to San Antonio to take on the Spurs on ESPN. For your 8 o'clock games, Oklahoma City goes to Chicago, and Minnesota will host Phoenix. For your 9 o'clock game, Utah will take on Orlando at Utah. For your 2 10 o'clock games, Denver goes to LA to take on the Clippers. That game is on ESPN. And Houston goes to Sacramento to take on the Kings. For your NHL matchups, the Pens will host Winnipeg at 7 o'clock on the NHL Network. New Jersey goes to Anaheim at 10 o'clock on ESPN Plus or Hulu. And at 10:30, San Jose will host Edmonton on NHL Power Play or ESPN Plus. For your college basketball slate, we don't have a lot of games, but we do got one ranked game for you. Number 3, Purdue will host Nebraska at 7 o'clock on the Big Ten Network, and that's all we got for you today. So why don't you head over to the Cedars, enjoy all these great games, catch the great food. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!
Welcome back as I check our sound settings, and we're going to go that way, a little less, if you would, a problem with echo. And okay, there you go. I guess it wasn't behaving the way I'd like. So we'll try that as a lot of different settings, if you would, in our new studio. And we're getting used to some of them. As we get back to state news, and let's talk about Governor Wolf. You know, he's leaving office. The Capitol area is going to be closed for the inauguration on Tuesday. He leaves with a record: 2,540, the most pardons in Pennsylvania history. So please remember that as you move forward, because moving forward, if there's crime, don't blame it on the new guy coming in. It's the guy that left that gave all the pardons. Kind of makes you wonder, because he turned down Markey's law. And when he vetoed Markey's law, that guy was out on a pardon. The guy that perpetrated that crime. Now, conservation projects. Governor Wolf, $1.5 million in conservation projects in Northwest Pennsylvania. I was looking for a word there. None of them really around us. But there is a conservation going on, and this was southeast, so that doesn't really hit us. But I got to tell you, and he broke it into South Central, North Central. What I found to be funny, if you would, and I'm looking for it, Apple Way. Yeah, Apple Way, right here. Now, you might not know where that is. That is downtown. if you go like between North Mercer Street and Mill Street, halfway between is Apple Way. They got money approved for Apple Way, and I'm just like amazed that the governor would approve something like that. It's an alley. Now we're gonna take and head over to weather. It is 33 degrees outside, 100% humidity, winds from the northwest at 10, barometric pressure 29.71, dew point 33, visibility 2.5 miles, wind chill feels like 25. Let's head over to Lawrence County 45 weather and check out how your day's going. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, cities, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Yes, friends, Chilella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Friday to everyone out there. And after last night's low of 33 degrees, let's take a look at how your week is looking. You're going to see outside, as of currently, it is raining right now. And we could see some rain coming into your weekend. You'll see on the local radar, you'll see all the cloud coverage in and around Lawrence County, and you'll see nationally. all the cloud coverage in and around the East Coast and all throughout the United States. So, after last night's low of 33, Friday, chance of rain and snow showers before noon, then a chance of snow showers, cloudy with a high near 36, 30% chance of precipitation. Friday night, a chance of snow showers mainly before 1, cloudy with low around 22, 40% chance of snow. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 32. Saturday night, mostly clear with low around 20. Sunday, sunny with a high near 39. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 25. Martin Luther King Day, mostly cloudy with a high near 46. Monday night, showers, low around 35, 80% chance of precipitation. Tuesday, showers likely, cloudy with a high near 49, 70% chance of precipitation. Tuesday night, a chance of snow showers, cloudy with low around 38, 30% chance of precipitation. And Wednesday, cloudy with a high near 47. So we could see some rain in the coming days, but we hope we also see you with our great sponsors in the coming days.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all the bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
We are back. And, the reason I came back before we cut away to our last segment was I wanted to show you that I had this. Lawrence County Conservation District, Newcastle Appleway Green Alley Project received $65,858. Now, I really want to explain to you where Appleway, how it exists, where it goes. Halfway between Mercer Street and Mill Street is an alley. Now, this alley, and let's kind of take it from the city building. If you're on Grand Street there and you hit the one-way area where the city building is, and there's that stop sign, then there are the houses on the left-hand side, and there's just those two little things. That used to be Grand Street and go all the way through. Appleway sits, it's the alley next to our former studio at the Majestic. And that alley would run all the way up behind, well, what have you, is the old Universal Rundle building. Runs all the way through the side of the Majestic and then up alongside of the Temple building. And as you cross that, behind the parking garage, next to First National Bank, well, what was, then it was Huntington, and the Rite Aid, across Washington Street, they just tore down that building that was formerly the D&K and the Black Well and the old Pat's Camera Shop. Butts is on the other side. And then after you pass that area, you get to the back where there's the parking lots for the Warner Cascade Theater Complex, and eventually getting to the Career Link, and then there's the river. This Apple Way Green Alley project, it's going to be interesting. $65,858. These projects work to protect waterways and watersheds and reclaim abandoned mine shafts, and work to reclaim abandoned oil and gas wells. Statewide, in this year's awards, they exceed $19 million. Now, I hope they pave the alley, but I don't recall any of those. This is their press release. Growing Greener is the largest investment in state funds in Pennsylvania history, he goes on to say. So that, if you would, was what they were talking about and what I was talking about when they mentioned Apple Way. I thought it was interesting that they got a conservation grant. And remember, if you go down to St. Vitus Church, where now Holy Spirit Parish worship site, and you head down towards Agway on, I'm thinking it's, I don't know if it's Mercer or Jefferson. I would have to check that out. But there's a tree planted, and right below it, it says Conservation District. Things that make you go, Now, let's head over to hear from these great people, and then we'll be back with a wrap-up. You're watching NCTV45. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, good morning. And I was trying to get my little GM out to my good friend Patty, who's watching. And I was fumbling with buttons as that was a little funny. As you get out and about today, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV 45. They'll be glad you did. And they might think, do I need any fancy equipment, DVRs? You don't got to set anything. Because here at NCTV 45, we were the first to do all this streaming, all this broadcasting. And a matter of fact, what you'll see is over 30,000 shows. Yeah, that's about 10 a day that we get out somewhere all the time, anytime on your time. But here's how it's better said. Let's, I hit that wrong button again.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV 45 The Train, and we're available anytime on your time, a train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, and yes, Patty, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. And remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. Make sure you have a great day. Smile. Somebody will think you're up to something. And always stay tuned to NCTV45. We like having you along. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again